Brer Rabbit's Christmas Carol is quite different to any adaptation of A Christmas Carol that I've ever seen before, not just because it's with Brer Rabbit. This is an animated film from 1992. It's directed by Al Guest and Gene Mathieson, and we have Brer Rabbit voiced by Christopher Corey Smith. And Brer Rabbit decides to teach Brer Fox a lesson because Brer Fox is not doing some very nice things. He's going to evict various characters, and Brer Rabbit decides that he's going to use Dickens as a Christmas Carol to teach him a lesson. But what makes this really different is that it's actually a production of A Christmas Carol that they're putting on. They stage their own version of A Christmas Carol and trick Brer Fox into thinking this is really happening. Brer Fox is not aware that this is just a production that they're putting on and that it's just sheets on sticks and other things. And it's very different. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. And I kind of wondered how long they'd be able to keep this up for, if they'd be able to sustain this, if Brer Fox would ever work out that this wasn't actually happening and that it was just a stage show or a dramatization of the story. And I won't answer those questions, of course, because that's part of the fun of the story. But it does follow, generally, the classic story of being visited by spirits and teaching Brer Fox the error of his ways before it's too late. It's definitely very different. I don't think it's going to be for everybody. I don't think it's going to be everybody's style of storytelling, but if it is, then I think it's worth watching. I didn't think it would be one that I'd love when I started watching it, but because it's quite creative and quite different, I found that I was really fascinated to keep watching and find out ultimately what would happen with this. And of course, the messages about not being a Scrooge and actually being nice are always really important. Definitely very different, very creative. If, like me, you love watching adaptations of A Christmas Carol, give it a go. I think you'll find it quite fun. If you've never read nor seen A Christmas Carol, please don't go with this one first. There are many others that would be a much better introduction. But if you're already familiar with the story, then absolutely, I think it's worth checking out. The animation quality is not too bad. I didn't mind it. There were times when I didn't love the animation style, but that's down to personal preference rather than there being, anything wrong with the consistency or anything. Ultimately, a really good story, a fun way to enjoy A Christmas Carol with some interesting characters and a very, very creative approach. All things considered, if you have an hour to spare, Brer Rabbit's Christmas Carol is probably worth checking out.